Hi guys, it's us again. Hi. Okay, so today Professor Penny and Professor Quinlan are going to do an experiment to show how soap works, to help demonstrate why washing our hands with soap is a really good thing. Not too much, Ashla, and we'll talk about that in a little bit too. No, we don't need that one. Okay, so what you need, guys, is like a shallow bowl or a plate. A shallow bowl or a plate. I've put some water in here. Quinlan, I'm going to let you choose a colouring. You don't have to use colouring, but it just helps see the water a little bit on this white plate.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, caterpillar by the toe. If you scout, let him out. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Choose me.
Okay, just one drop. One drop, Quinn. Hurry up. Oh my gosh, the suspense is killing me. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Now, guys, we're not in a science lab, but we are still doing science. So remember my science rules. If you go to work with anything like that, make sure you're protecting your clothes or wearing some old clothes. If you've got long hair, you need to put your hair up. Okay, make sure you're only touching things that you know are okay for you to touch. So if you've got sensitive hands or skin, then maybe consider putting on some gloves if you've got some. But it is just some food colouring and water at the moment, but we are going to be touching some detergents as well. I'm just going to grab a spoon and just spread that out a little bit so that we can see the water. No, that's fine, absolutely fine. It's just so that we can see the colour of the water. Okay, so the water here is representing the skin of our hands. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'll probably see this somewhere else using pepper, but we don't have any pepper at our house, so we've got some Tuscan seasoning. So if you've got pepper, please grind some pepper onto your water. Our Tuscan seasoning is representing germs.
Ew.
Yeah, so let's talk about, like, for example, the coronavirus. If you sneeze or touch something, it can stay on your hands for a long time. So this is representing our skin, and our Tuscan seasoning is representing the germs. Okay?
The germs smell very nice.
Yeah, they do actually. They do smell nice. Hang on, I'm just going to come and do a close-up for you. Hang on. Oh, there. So guys, here's our water representing our skin and our lovely smelling Tuscan seasoning. Now, Quinn, you don't have any soap on your hands, so what I want you to do is predict. So I want you to use your best guess as to what's going to happen when you put your finger into the water. No, predict first. What do you think might happen?
My finger is gonna have lots of green water on it and germs or seasoning on my finger.
Okay, cool. So hang on, wait guys. So guys, I'm sending you a copy of this record sheet. So the test one, it says what I predict will happen when I put my...
below and subscribe.
We're not a subscribe channel.
Just do it anyway.
We might become famous.
Just do it anyway. Do it. Yeah, do it.
And then it says what actually happened. And it says you may wish to draw a picture or add a photograph. So let's actually watch Quinlan do it. So you've got some germs on your finger, I can see. And some green dye as well. So not much happened there. Okay.
Just a germ.
Right.
A few.
So we've written what we thought would happen, what actually happened, and done a little drawing of our dish and Quinlan's finger with a little bit of green dye and some Tuscan seasoning on it, which represents the germs. Okay, Quinn, put that down. I want you to put a little bit of our morning fresh that I use for washing up onto your finger.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So this is obviously our soap. You'll have lots of different soap in your house, but we're going to try with this one first. So what I want you to do is wait until I've got the camera on. Now put your finger into the middle. Oh, what happened, Gwen?
All the Tuscan seasoning stuff went away.
Yeah, they actually moved away, didn't they?
Awesome. I want to try that again. Oh, it must
Maybe
have
not
been.
enough soap on your hands now. Okay, so what do you think happened there? What do you think happened there?
My seasoning got afraid of my super.
It was like it was afraid. It just like moved away really quickly, didn't it?
Yeah.
So what's happening
I
here?
love this.
So soap is amazing. It does actually two things with germs. Number one, it repels germs, just like you saw there. So it actually gets them to move away a little bit. It makes them easier to rinse off your hands than if you were just using water alone to wash your hands. With the soap, it helps sort of like break up that bond that it has with your skin. The viruses or the germs can actually be washed off a lot easier. It's the same concept like when you're washing your fry pans that have lots of oil in it. If you try to use just water, it's not going to work very well. But if you add soap, it helps with that cohesion with the surface of the fry pan, I guess. So the other thing that is actually happening is viruses themselves have a fat layer. And the weakest part of the virus is actually the fat layer. So when you're adding soap, not only are you making it sort of like move away from the surface of the skin, but it's actually really good for breaking down that fat layer of the virus. And once you break up that fat layer, it's like it breaks down completely. So the virus itself becomes inactive. So soap is really, really amazing. In fact, I would say it's even better than those alcohol hand washers, because if you wash your hands right with soap, you actually get a really, really good result. With some of the alcohol hand washers, they've got to be a certain percentage of alcohol, and you've got to basically douse your hands in them for a long time. But what can be the problems with washing our hands lots of times?
There's blood.
What's burning?
My finger.
What from?
Soap.
Dang. I need to get you to wash up more often so you can get used to it. Yeah. So what can be the problem? It can be that it dries out your skin, because obviously it's getting rid of the oils that are naturally occurring in your skin. So
And it kills your good germs.
Oh, that's true. That's a really good fact as well. Yeah, it will kill good germs that can be on your skin, so you don't want to wash your hands too often, but at the moment you do kind of want to wash your hands lots and lots. So let's continue to do that, and if your hands are getting really dry, make sure you get some sort of moisture replacement, like a nice moisturizer that you can you can add. So guys, I hope you liked our science experiment. I'm going to send you a link to the worksheet if you want to have a go at it as well.
Yay!
And No. Oh my God, Kun's adding oil to his skin. Oh my God. Okay, stop. Okay, so, oh yeah, you've made my phone really dirty. So what I wanted to say was, go around and find some other soaps around your house. Test them out. See if any particular one works better than the others. This is a good time to do it. You can use soap that you use on your face, like face cleansers. You can use washing liquid that you use to wash your clothes. You can use any sort of soap that you've got around the house. So go and have a go. See what happens.
I'm mixing all the colours now.
Bye.
No, stay and watch.
Bye.
Stay and watch.